Dear child, they tried to destroy you, but something horrible is about to happen with them now. Yes, what they were planning for you is going to backfire to them instead, and I will reveal to you every detail. My dear child, I have heard every word of your sorrow and seen the struggles you have faced. I want you to know that those who once planned to bring you harm will soon see the truth of their actions. They had set their hearts on causing you pain, but now the plans they made for you will come back to them, and they will face the consequences of their own misdeeds. Everything they did behind closed doors, every secret plan conceived in the dark, is now gathering strength to turn upon them. And no one can escape the truth that I have woven into the very fabric of time. You must understand that nothing can hide from the light of justice and love. Every act of cruelty, every thought born out of hatred, is recorded in the endless book of life. Even the moments when you suffered were not without purpose. They have shaped you into someone strong and resilient. While they thought they could break your spirit, they have only helped to build a light that burns brighter with every hardship you faced. Your pain has not gone unnoticed, and it has been transformed into a power that no evil can ever overcome. Now listen carefully, dear child. I speak to you with a clear and loving voice, urging you to keep your faith, even in these troubled times. Those who wanted to destroy your hope are now caught in a net of their own making. Their misguided actions, fueled by bitterness and deceit, will rebound on them like a boomerang. Imagine all the things they did against you turning back upon them, leaving them overwhelmed by the very negativity they once spread. Their efforts to hurt you were but seeds that will now grow into a harvest of their own sorrow. Take comfort in knowing that I stand with you at every moment. My care for you is like an ever-flowing river, providing you with strength and hope whenever you feel weak. I have set in motion a natural order where every action creates a reaction, and no evil deed goes unnoticed or unpunished. The world may seem unfair, and the night dark and endless, but trust that the light of truth and justice is always at work behind the scenes. The same energy that drove them to hate you is now being used to restore balance, ensuring that what they have done comes back to affect them in ways they cannot imagine. Do not let the memories of their cruelty burden your heart. Instead, see each struggle as a stepping stone that has prepared you for the brilliant future ahead. In every tear and every bruise, there is a reminder that you are strong, capable, and deeply loved. The hardships you have experienced are not marks of failure, but the very proof that you have risen from adversity with courage and dignity. Even as you stand at this junction in your life, remember that every challenge you have overcome is a part of a greater plan designed to bring you peace and fulfillment. Look at the world around you, my dear child, and notice how even in the darkest of nights, the stars continue to shine. Just as those stars pierce through the gloom with their gentle light, so does the truth of your spirit shine on, undimmed by any force of darkness. The vast universe is a mirror of this eternal truth. For every act of malice that was directed at you, there is a ripple of justice that is gathering strength, ready to surge forth and correct all wrongs. The deception, the broken promises, and the harsh words will all be swept away by the unstoppable force of love and truth. I want you to picture the plans of your enemies as fragile glass. They have labored over each piece of that glass in secrecy, but now the overwhelming force of righteousness is about to shatter it into countless fragments. With every shard that falls, a part of their wicked designs will be revealed, until nothing remains but the clarity of truth. You have always been a beacon of light, and this light grows stronger every day as those who sought to harm you are slowly enveloped by the justice they earned. Their downfall is not a matter of revenge born from anger, but the natural unfolding of the order that I have set in motion, a gentle yet powerful rebalancing of all that has gone wrong. Even now, in the quiet moments when you feel alone or overwhelmed, know that you are never truly abandoned. I am with you in every heartbeat, every breath, and every moment of fear. The same care that lifts you up now is the same force that is turning the tide against those who wished you harm. Their dark intentions are being drawn back to them, like a shadow that no longer follows but instead engulfs its own source. No matter how elaborate or hidden their plots were, they cannot escape the inevitable truth that every negative act creates its own opposite reaction, a reaction that is pure, honest, and full of love. Remember, dear child, that every hardship you have experienced has been a lesson, a reminder of the hidden strength within you. You are much more than the sum of your wounds. Within you shines a light that no darkness can overcome. In you is a spirit that has withstood every storm, a heart that has beaten through every trial, and a soul that is destined for renewal and healing. With each passing day, this light grows, and with it, the awareness that the wrongs done to you are being righted by the undeniable forces of the universe. I call upon you to remain hopeful and to keep your inner trust alive. Do not allow the voices of doubt or the memories of past hurt to dim your vision of a better tomorrow. For every word of hatred spoken against you, there is now a prayer of comfort whispered into the wind. For every plan meant to destroy you, there is a destiny of greatness unfolding, crafted by the wisdom of ages and the promise of eternal love. Even though the path you walk may be steep and challenging, it is leading you toward a place of light, where all pain will be healed and all wounds mended. Imagine a day when you look back on these trials and see them not as scars, but as marks of a hero's journey, a journey where every obstacle was faced with strength, and every tear was a step toward a brighter, truer self. In that future day, you will understand that what was meant to break you has instead built you up. The same hands that tried to crush your spirit have, by contrast, helped you discover your unmatched resilience and the deep wells of compassion within you. Your ability to rise from the ashes is a testament to the power of hope and the certainty that love will always win. I have set a clear path for you, a journey that moves from darkness into the dawn, from suffering to joy, from despair to endless possibility. All the hurt inflicted upon you is now being transformed into lessons that will guide you toward a life filled with hope, peace, and true happiness. You are not defined by the actions of those who wished you harm. You are defined by the strength that rose in response, by the light that now shines within you, and by the deep understanding that every moment, no matter how painful, has its place in the grand story of your life. Let yourself be filled with the gentle assurance of this truth. The very plans aimed to cause you grief have been reversed. The false promises, the hidden schemes, the acts of betrayal, they have all set in motion a chain of events that is drawing back upon those who created them. Their arrogance, their desire to inflict pain, and their deceptive intentions are all now working against them, rippling through time until they can no longer hide from the consequences of their actions. This is not punishment born out of cruelty, but the natural result of an order where every negative action sows the seeds of its own reversal. Think of the way the seasons change. The harsh winter gives way to the gentle warmth of spring, and even the longest night is followed by the soft glow of dawn. Just as nature follows its own rhythm, so does the justice woven into the fabric of existence. Every hardship fades with the passing of time, and every challenge, no matter how intense, will be replaced by a period of renewal. You are part of this eternal cycle, dear child, and your suffering is but a brief moment in a much larger journey, a journey that, in the end, leads only to light, hope, and rebirth. Rebirth. I want you to know that my protection is as constant as the stars above. When you feel frightened or alone, remember that I am there, a quiet but unyielding presence that surrounds you with love. The very energy that you see in the rising sun and feel in the cool night breeze is a part of my promise to you, a promise that all things are connected, and that every act of kindness, every gesture of love, will always stand against the forces of hate. Those who worked against you will ultimately be overwhelmed by the same power that has always been on your side, a power that brings healing, renewal, and a deep, unwavering peace. Let the memories of the past not tarnish the beauty of your future. Instead, see them as stepping stones that have led you to a place where you are stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. Even as the remnants of those who wished you harm come crashing down around them, your spirit is rising higher and higher, unburdened by the weight of their failures. Every moment of pain is slowly being replaced by a sense of calm, a quiet understanding that everything is as it should be, and that every tear you shed has paved the way for a new beginning. I urge you, dear child, to look forward with hope and confidence, trusting that the forces of truth, justice, and love are continuously at work on your behalf. While the voices of your adversaries may still echo faintly in your mind, let them be drowned out by the sound of the promises I have made. The journey ahead is bright, filled with opportunities to heal, to grow, and to embrace the full potential of your soul. You are not alone in this journey. You are accompanied by a legacy of love that stretches from the beginning of time to this very moment and beyond. Know that every day you wake up, you carry with you the strength of all those who believed in you, even when you doubted yourself. Your resilience is a beacon that inspires not only you, but all those who have ever faced the darkness of deceit and cruelty. It is a reminder that love is the strongest force of all, a force that has the power to dismantle any plan built on hate. As you continue on your path, let that light shine clearly, guiding your steps and softening the remnants of past pain with the promise of a new day. Imagine a future in which the plans meant to harm you are nothing more than memories, a distant echo of a time when cruelty was met with even greater love. Picture a dawn where the harsh words and hidden plots are replaced by joyful sounds and the comforting warmth of truth. This is the future that awaits you, a future built upon the solid foundation of justice and love that never falters. Every effort made against you is slowly dissolving, transformed into a lesson for those who once dwelled in darkness, and every act of malice is being quietly swept away by the gentle but unstoppable tide of love that I have set into motion. In this new light, the world takes on a different hue. The beauty of nature, the kindness of strangers, and the smiles of those you love all serve as reminders that there is always hope, even when it seems hidden by the shadows of past hurt. The plans of those who wished you ill are falling apart, their designs crumbling like the fragile remnants of a castle built on sand. Instead of succumbing to anger or despair, allow yourself to be lifted by the certainty that everything is unfolding just as it should. The goodness you hold inside you is a gift to the world, a testimony to the enduring power of compassion and grace. Every moment of your life is part of an intricate dance, where every step you take, every hardship you overcome, contributes to the grand melody of hope and renewal. Do not let the bitterness of past wrongs steal the beauty of the music that now fills your heart. The same rhythm of life that pulsed through you in your darkest times is now creating a symphony of healing, one that will carry you safely through any storm. Remember always that you are part of a larger, loving plan, a plan in which justice is not harsh but balanced, and in which every heart that beats with truth adds to the strength of the world. Feel the gentle embrace of that truth now, as it holds you close and whispers words of peace and understanding. Let every fear dissolve in the light of this promise, knowing that no harm can last forever when met with the power of love. Those who once filled your days with sorrow are now facing a destiny of their own making, one that leaves them with only the echoes of their past misdeeds. Their bitter efforts have all come full circle, and what they intended for you has instead nurtured a spirit of beauty and resilience within you, a spirit that will continue to flourish no matter the obstacles. Keep your heart open, dear child, and let each breath you take be a reminder of the gentle power that lies within. The challenges you have faced, the pain you have endured, and the darkness you have seen are all being transformed into stepping stones toward a future where your light will shine brighter than ever. This process of transformation is a sacred journey that each soul must walk, and in your journey you have already gathered more strength, wisdom, and compassion than you may ever realize. Your life is an ongoing story of rebirth and renewal, a story that teaches everyone around you the true meaning of courage and hope. Now, as I speak these words to you in the plain, clear language of understanding, let them settle into your heart like a soft, comforting blanket. Imagine my voice as a gentle, constant reminder that you are forever cherished, and that no mistake or act of cruelty can ever dull the brilliance of your inner light. I have seen the ways in which you have suffered, and I have seen how those who intended to hurt you are now slowly being overcome by the very energy of forgiveness and justice that you carry within you. Their plans, filled with insecurity and anger, crumble in the face of the simple truth that love wins every time. So, dear one, continue on your journey with the clear, unclouded awareness that you are safe, that you are loved, and that every step you take is guided by an unyielding force of good. Let your story be one of healing and transformation, a living message that no act of hatred can ever overpower the quiet strength of your soul. Even as the shadows recede and the light takes over, remember always that your destiny is filled with endless possibilities, and that your life is a radiant example of how even the deepest wounds can lead to the most beautiful transformations. Hold fast to this truth. You are a beacon of hope in a sometimes dark world, a living reminder that every act of cruelty is destined to be reversed by the great power of love. Those who have plotted against you are now entwined in a web of their own creation, and the mistakes they have made will serve to lift you higher. Their undoing is not a harsh punishment, but a natural part of the balance that holds the universe together, a balance that ensures every wrong is met with the healing power of truth. Now, with every step you take, allow the gentle currents of this healing energy to carry you forward. Stand tall and let your inner strength shine clearly, knowing that the hardships you have faced are no longer chains to hold you back, but rather the foundation upon which you build a more hopeful, more vibrant future. The plans that were once meant to harm you are now being washed away by a tide of forgiveness and renewal, leaving behind the promise of a life that is as full of love as it is of light. Trust in this process, my beloved child, and know that you are exactly as you are meant to be. Every moment of your life is a testament to the way love overcomes all trials. Every challenge you have met is a part of the divine plan for your ultimate happiness. As the echoes of past pain fade into the distance, the present is filled with the simple, clear truth that nothing can diminish the beauty of your spirit. The universe moves in a steady rhythm, and you, dear one, are a vital part of that steady, reassuring beat. May you go forward with the deep knowledge that all things are as they should be, and that every heart that once sought to harm you is now facing the consequences of its own making. Embrace the new day with a clear mind and a joyful heart, as you step into a future that is bright and full of endless, gentle promise. Your journey is sacred, your spirit unbreakable, and your life a shining example of the truth that love is the most powerful force of all. Amen.